Good morning, my friend, again. This is Jaehoon once again. It's about 6:30 in the morning on 17th of July, which is 제헌절. Happened to be a 제헌절. That means let's just literally speaking it out. Maybe it's a first constitutional day. And yes, I'm taking out my camera again on the way to pick back up my car, which has been street parked overnight last night, because I drank a little bit of alcohol, not too much but very right amount, with my friend, and I was not able to drive any more after that, so I had to leave my car at my good friends of mine office frontage. So I'm going to go there and pick my car, and probably my routine, go back up to the hiking a little bit for Saturday. It will be a little longer session for the hiking. Probably I will go up all the way to the peak of the mountain. Normally I would go to the midpoint meeting place, not the top of it. So, yep, this is my neighborhood. And you're seeing a bridge of Hangang, one of them. I think there are about more than 20. I think it's 26 bridges over the Han River, Hangang. And it's one of them called 동호대교. It's right situated in the neighborhood area of where I reside. So another sunny day with no 미세먼지, the fine dust from China. I should have said that, from somewhere. It's good. It's not too humid or too high in temperature early in the morning, so it's right circumstance that you can go for a little bit of sweating, I would say. I enjoy sweating as much as you do, so see. Since probably later last year or early this year, the Korea has restricted the driving legal requirement that anyone have at least one single sip or anything more than one single sip of alcoholic beverages. You should not drive at all, and regardless of the numbers of the checking, there is any alcoholic substances get tested on the street police, you will be fined and sustained with your driver license. So you should never ever drink behind the wheels. Okay, and to the parking lot of my friends, it will take about 3 minutes from now. And in the meantime, I'm passing by one of my favorite coffee brand, the EcoBox, which is from somewhere, I don't know, but I know they had some very less fruitful tasting coffee beans, so I prefer the brand like that. EcoBox, they have like really deeply roasted, blended coffee bean they are using, so it really fits into my appetite for coffee. We are approaching to the famous another popular tourist or the youngsters attraction called 가로수길. There are a lot of hip places, fashions, or coffees and restaurant and brand retails again. And I'm lucky. I have my ex-colleague, a good friend of mine, having his business entity there and trying his best to, make a good brand out of his own personal effort and passion. I really support his idea. Oops. The car wash is opening right now, and everything is being prepared for the Saturday operations. Yeah, I gotta respect them. They are very diligent. The Korean people, prepare for the morning. As early as 3 o'clock in the morning, the restaurants start preparing for the powders and food materials and etc. Because they intake every day. They don't store their materials, and they would like to keep as much and as fresh as possible to the very sophisticated trend and appetite of the Korean consumers. Yep. Another coffees. I haven't had mine yet. So after picking up my car and heading to the mountain area within Seoul, I will have another cup of coffee at my personal favorite, Inwangsan Cafe. I'm sure some of you know already, that I introduced already. And here is another Robadayaki place, Kilson. Yes, this is the old. Had a good experience with my friends when I started drinking like 12th grade in high school, and those places just we passed was one of the first alcoholic places that I studied, coming in for a glass of beer, which back then you are not able to. You are not allowed to legally drink back then, and the legal restrictions were not as tight as the U.S. or any other advanced society. Back then, you just go in there and ask for a glass, and they will probably give away a glass or two as you ordered, even though you are a high school student. Yep. Right. A lot of new buildings being built up. I've been away from this community for at least 10 years since I was relocated to outside of Korea back in like early or mid 2000, and just got back to this community in recent months, and it's been quite busy, but I feel good about coming back to the old places in good memories, and I feel like I'm becoming younger, and I'm glad to meet around or see around those old places that I've been engaged. So yeah, nice place. There's some cheeseburger and Saint Grill burger and hot dog. Yeah, I've never been to that place, but yeah, it really drew my attention. Maybe I'm hungry right now. Yeah, all this famous place. And there is another historic place called 한잔의 추억. In brief, Hanchu. It's the place called Hope. It's a beer place, but I don't know, Korean people call it Hope, H-O-F. And I had a good time and dialogue with my longtime friend. We didn't need to, and that's why I parked nearby and was not able to bring it home. So that's why I'm taking it back in this early morning at 6:30. Yeah. I am approaching to the destinations, and in the meantime, you are seeing the hottest and most trendy fashion and trend corridor or street of the Seoul, Korea, called Garosu길, and that crossing pedestrian crossway is tested over that exact 가로수길 community. Yep, a lot of again retail outlets, flagship stores such as like what Tommy Hilfiger right there, and Spontini. I don't know what it is, but it seems like it's the brand is from Milano called Spontini. I don't know, maybe it's a gelato place or something. Coffee Bean, you know that what it is. And let's see, retails, a lot of retails, brands, and a lot of yep. We have a famous, what is this? Jumpman by Nike. They have a flagship store here. Yeah, it's not yet opened, but you will see the lighting media art of Michael Jordan is taking off and making a slam dunk into the basketball rim, and it's being decorated over the window, but right now it's not yet opened for today, so you don't see it. And yeah, I'm here. I'm to pick back up my car from my close friend's office and his retail outlet. So hope he's doing okay. I haven't seen him or personally talked to him in person for a while, but I just left a KakaoTalk message yesterday that I'm leaving my car at your carnival van next to it, and I might stay my car overnight, so I asked him for a kind understanding and cooperation, and there was a good feeling that we communicated again, not in voice or not in face to face, but in the text messages. So yep, I will start my day on Saturday, which is the first constitutional day of Korea. We call Jaeonjeol, and second schedule will be doing a little bit of hiking. And if there's anything really I wanna share with you and good value to you, I think I would take out my camera again without any hesitation, and I hope you don't dislike it, or hopefully you enjoy it. And thank you very much. You have a nice Saturday. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.